This hand is good. Hot take. You've been drafting a lot of Bristly Bill and Vintage Cube, and it's great. The power level on that card does go way up when you have fetch lands in your deck. It's expensive in paper. I know back in Teamer Standard, I always found it kind of laughable that some people wanted to play that card in Teamer. Here I am, pretty excited to play it in slightly worse deck than Teamer. Bristly plus true name, the dream. So I could crew this with the Dreadknight. I think I'd rather just swing and play a Wayfinder though, get all my card advantage online. Bro. Land please, land please, amazing. Ooh, getting Wayfinder going is nice. I think Glissa is the best one to cast here though, right? Start drawing cards next turn. Might get Elspeth smited, would be sad, but hey. Oh, does not get Elspeth smited. That's pretty ludicrous for me. Do this, I suppose. Probably gets countered. They must have something. Oh, what's Kona? I don't know that card off the top of my head. I'm glad for Bronco to get any friends though. I love Bronco. To a player, rude. Also, wow, Elspeth is a slightly spooky card here. Cool. I'll remove 3 counters. Okay, so we do still get to attack them. That's funny. Alright, apparently we are removing 3 counters. How do we ever beat them playing a Sunfall next turn? Secret Furb mode of Questing Beast. Indeed. Well, this stinks. How is Sunfall so good? We just don't know. Yeah. Oh my god, y'all. Screaming. This is what I've been doing to people when I exclusively play Sunfall decks. I don't imagine it really matters what I hit here. Alright. By such a huge amount. It is kind of by a preposterous amount. Indeed. Each opponent, I see. Not pleasant. Elspeth, attack you. And you chowing down on your graveyard. I should probably have played the Vinelasher first, right? Because now their No More Lies is live. We really didn't need to let their No More Lies be live. At least the Elspeth Ultimate's pretty bad in that deck. Indeed. I remember when I used to play Hallowed Burial in Modern. Comparing Hallowed Burial to Sunfall is like quite some whiplash. I think it is fair to say. Rude. Alright, they only have 2 cards left on this unbeatable Planeswalker. Probably have actually just outright held the land in my hand because I have Bristly in my deck. Anyway. Oh yeah, Day of Judgment's going to make no difference whatsoever. Sunfall was just built different. Alright, these cottages are just going to keep dying apparently. So be it. Is this I think this is the first blue-white control opponent I've played against in New Standard. I kind of assumed there'd be more blue-white running around. Blue-white seems like it should be, like, pretty good to me. That's not a terrible draw. How good? I might be playing into Normalize here, but I don't want them to know that their creature's gonna die. How good would it be into Domain? Blue-white control used to be favored against Domain, in my opinion. I don't know to what extent losing Memory Deluge hurts that equation, though. Cavern Angel is pretty good, but so is just casting a bunch of Jaces. Alright, gonna try our best here, I guess. You have the Normalize, you do. Great. Cool. What a beating. If you played 4 Demo Field. Demo Field definitely helps, yeah. Oh my god, this Elspeth. What on earth? Crazy how good this Elspeth has been. Just like actually stone unbeatable. I need to kill this Tidebinder. It is killing me very quickly. It's kind of wild. I assumed Elspeth was not a terribly good card, but it's been looking very, very impressive against us. Okay, I mean, that draws me a land, I guess. Something. I don't know. Probably not very much. They have this Fountain Port drawing them extra card every turn. They counter this, I'm scooping. Opponent has decided they do actually want to continue playing the game. Interesting. Interesting. More a symptom of getting Sunfall twice. This is true. This is true. I am inclined to agree with that, actually. I guess any Planeswalker looks good after 2 Sunfalls. Or into 2 Sunfalls. Alright, they're now officially trying to kill me. Kind of terrifying. Alright. Trigger my garbage. Get a land. Trigger my garbage. You have 4 food stacked up, so that's nice. Alright, we have almost crossed the threshold of not having basics in our deck to find. I see. Oh, we have the Escape Tunnel Wayfinder wombo combo. Living the dream. Do I need like more fountain ports in my deck? If we had a couple fountain ports right now, we could legitimately be in this. Maybe I do just need more of that card. Hey, Sophia. You think the answer is often yes? Yeah, I agree. I had a game in my VML match the other night where Sunken Citadel plus Fountain Port basically single-handedly won me the game. It's like my opponent was doing nothing, so I'm like, turn 3, make a 1/1, turn 4, start drawing cards. GG. Player or battle? Come on. Not Planeswalker. We couldn't just add Planeswalker on this. So that would really have been too strong. Tempest Gen. Oh, Tempest Gen. How fondly I think of thee. Oh, I should have grown my Reacher. Yes, we did, Callie, you're right. I'm kind of checked out here because game did not feel very winnable, but yeah, having a 4/4 Freestrider Lookout would maybe do quite a bit. Yeah. Oh no, it was Vivi that said that. Also, hi Vivi. Yeah, 4/4 reach would not be bad right now, huh? I'm so far I'm just scooping. I can't win this game. I'm so far behind on time. Alright. It's fine. We get discard spells now. It's gonna be easy. Get these awful removal spells on my deck. Virtue also seems pretty heinous. I don't think I've seen nothing that I can throw back. I assume it is bad. I might just want Tear Asunder just because it can answer Elspeth. Seems potentially relevant. How is Gix's? Most of our creatures get exiled. Doesn't seem amazing. Maybe a couple removal spells is fine. Something like this. Oh, Gix's command because of Elspeth. That's interesting. You can buy that. Might be too light on removal. We will see. I wish one of these Fabled Passages was an untapped land, because Duress into Bronco is pretty messed up. I guess the plan is just going to be that we play Bronco on 2, and then we Duress to take a Elspeth Smite before we attack. That's also pretty good. Or we Cruelclaws, use our mana efficiently. Probably better. There we go. I will take that, please. Start drawing cards. I want to just fling this Vinelasher into a No More Lies. I think I'm pretty okay with that. And then I get to resolve my Duress. Wow. Resolves? What? Excuse me, opponent? Was this lands Golgari? It is indeed. If they have Smite, they can go No More Lies the Duress anyway, so I guess I might as well just attack. We do need more spells. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm not casting this Duress. They just get to cash in a No More Lies. Seems like a waste. There you go. Alright, you get to catalog. Dig for that Sunfall. I think that's pretty good. Maybe that's why I need Go for the Throat. Let me see. Very, very large critter. Sunfall Caretaker's Talent. Okay. Just take this. We're hoping that they have to Sunfall away their Baser at some point, I guess. I'm gonna demo field this Fountain Port so they can't use it to dig for lands off their tokens. Draw a card. Oh, we can use the escape tunnel on this Bronco if we want. Cycle it. That's pretty funny. I guess they'll have Get Lost opens that won't actually work, but that's a deduce. Sure. Lookout's so weird. I want to cast it here, but I can't without it getting normalized. We even play out the Wayfinder. It feels like we're just getting Sunfalled in a couple turns. Most likely. Oh, we have the mana to pay the free, but then we don't get to crime. And then they can kill it without us getting our crime value. Which sounds reasonably sad to me. I don't really want to play this if I'm not going to get a crime trigger off of it, because they have Get Lost and Sunfall as answers. Alright, let's play the Lookout, play the Passage, get a trigger. Hey, they're countering it. That is very okay with me. Now I get to do this. Play my Passage, get 2 triggers. Find a land, get 2 triggers, they go to 4. I wonder if I'm just meant to swing with Bronco, cycle it, and maybe they die. That sounds pretty good, right? Hell yeah. You love to see it. Game 3. Beza is very large and in charge. Also, they have Caretaker's Talent in their deck, apparently. I'm pretty happy having these Gix's commands in against Beza. I'll say that much. I guess I just run it back. Feels weird, because obviously a removal spell would have changed the texture of that game pretty dramatically, but we still won. I don't know. We have, like, some removal in our deck. Maybe the Frillback's just worse than a Go for the Throat. We still have a few answers against Caretakers, even then. Or a Shoot the Sheriff, because that can kill an Incubator. Sure. This hand does not have any discard spells, but you know, that's a fine curve. Kind of. Mono tap lands, but you know, details. Results orientated thinking, indeed. I would always. Alright, do you have it? Maybe not. Ooh, very nice. Hey, let's play this out. Try and crew that Bronco. Oh, we could also just play around Elspeth's Smite instead. Just make this a 4/4. That sounds kind of nice, right? Yeah, playing around Smite seems good. I agree. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna wipe the text off my Bristly bill. So now I guess I'm just crewing the Bronco and bashing in. Yeah, if I make this a free, I can crew the Bronco. And if they want to trade, we get our Bristly back. And we still get a 2-for-1 out of the deal as well. Very nice. Duress. Okay. Counter on the Bristly. Fire off a Duress. I see. Phaser is interesting. Kinda makes me not want to play out another creature. In which case I could just take Deduce and Sunfall. Well, I guess Glissa can attack into Baser anyway. Obviously I have to take the Sunfall now. What's that? 2 mana 5/5? Sounds good. Wow, opponent is up it. They do not want to battle my 2 mana 7/7. Oh, I get to double it too. It gets to be a 12/12 this turn. I could just hit them for 12 with the Bristly. That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, Bristly Bill is on the team. What a good card. Good lord, that overperformed my expectations by such a wild margin. Actually ridiculous. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Seems great. I'm playing a Vinelasher on one. It's actually kind of a lot of damage. I guess I'm just gonna do it. Fast check lands. Clearly they're fetch lands, because you better fetch some copies to put in your decks. Oh, domain. You see, I'm very happy I ran out my Vinelasher on 1, I guess. Well, if we want the most possible damage, I should just cast this and start crewing the... Oh my god, if they have fucking temporary lockdown, we just get bodied into oblivion, but whatever. Whatever. So be it. Singular bonus damage, amazing. Maze land, since they're better than Nimbus Maze, wow. Alright. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Drawing a Fabled Passage would be pretty messed up. Or we could draw a second copy of the worst card in our deck. That's also an option. Also very much on the table. Made it awkward to say. It did make it awkward to say, that's true. They're gonna Leyline Binding my Wayfinder. My Lookout, something or other. Get lost, okay. Sure. Please no Sunfall. Yep. Oh boy. This game has been very awkward, I have to say. Amusingly, if Glissa blows up Lockdown, they get back a Beanstalk. Yep. Oh boy. This is so good with the Bristly build, but also I obviously need to play a creature this turn. So I can attack them. I wonder if I was just meant to like cast this, crack a map, and cross my fingers instead. Maybe that was better. It would have actually worked out really well as things went. Like a little scary to go for. Ah, yes, a removal spell. Exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I very clearly and evidently wanted. This trades for the free. We do get to cast it next turn. I also kind of have to kill them though, so guess we're just gonna make it big enough to swing. Yeah, they just block anyway. Wilderness Reclamation at home. Beautiful. I'm a little surprised they did that instead of killing Bristly. Who, Fabled Passage, you say? Oh boy. Unfortunately, casting this Go for the Throat is basically admitting I can never beat an Atraxa in a million years. You know, here we are. You can crime with Bristly, yeah. You can target their creatures. Not generally very advised, but sometimes it's going to be correct. Oh my god, I want to scream. Ah. What a strange draw. It gives them another Beanstalk. It might be kind of horrendous to cast this. But also, I don't really know what else I'm doing, so... yeah. Oh, yeah, I was considering that, BB. You might be correct. I think my thinking was that I could probably just never beat another Archangel of Wrath anyway. Who knows? Yeah. Sure thing. Oh my god. How do they continue to not cast Atraxa? What could possibly be in their hand right now? That's true, we don't need to exile our own cards. It simplifies my graveyard though, it makes it easier for me to read. Oh, you're correct, I should probably not do that. Alright, my opponent gets to go up to 20 life. We get to feel very good about all this progress we've made this game. I've just never made a threatening enough board yet, indeed, indeed. Yep. I think that one's a bit too weak now, sadly. You see. I think we can safely move on here. Duress. Cruelclaws. Get out these cut downs. I feel like the go for the throw effects are actually pretty good against them. What am I cutting? We could trim like one go for the throw effect. I do want some number though. Just to like get angels out of the way. No, I think a command's a little too slow against them, sadly. It's probably fine, but our other cards are all better, I suspect. Maybe free Frillbacks is overdoing it. Yeah, Sunfall is a pretty fucked up card. It's definitely the most powerful card in Standard. Kind of been saying that since rotation. Alright. An exciting hand, but perfectly fine. Probably just playing a free 2 on turn 2. Oh, Wayfinder is a nice draw. Yeah, Sunfall was definitely messed up pre-rotation as well. The rotation has made it much more messed up, because previously Sunfall was like pretty bad against Teema, pretty mid against 4-color Legends, and those were like the 2 best decks. So the format kind of closing in a little bit definitely upped its power level a lot. Alright, Wayfinder down, very sad. Down my free 2. But how is Heaped Harvest so much better than you'd ever expect? You maintain that it's unplayable. It seems pretty good. It seems worse than Cornucopia though to me, probably. I don't know. Cornucopia is like great. What if your ramp spell gained you like 15 life over the course of the game, you know? Duress. Okay, we'll keep that on top. Yeah, that makes sense, Gwen. Heaped Harvest probably is worse than both those cards. That's fair. Alright, here comes the binding on my Glissa. Sure. Well, if I kill the binding now, we get a Glissa trigger, right? And then that draws me my Duress. Unfortunately, the Duress cannot hit an Atraxa. They can hit a Sunfall if they have one of those. Okay, no Atraxa and a pile of temporary lockdowns that do nothing right now. Well, not nothing, but very little. They just take the Dreadknight and then we move on with our life. That is honestly fantastic news. I get to draw a card. We know they have another lockdown in hand. Get this Cruelclaw up. Okay, very acceptable. Here comes the lockdown on the Wayfinder, also acceptable. I could get a Wayfinder back, or I could just draw a card. This drawing cards is just nice. The card in hand can't be anything too good, otherwise they'd have just cast it instead of the lockdown. I kind of just want to say screw it and cast a bunch of threats. Try and kill him. I see. That's a pretty strong card, but they're not killing my Bronco. So obviously we have to go for the Froless, right? So we can swing. I assume I do not crew the Bronco. I will do less than 3 damage on average by crewing, so... Ooh, worked out. Take 5. Again, I don't think I want to cast this Heist. Seems unlikely the card in hand is anything good, otherwise they would have cast it 2 turns ago. I want to develop my board, ensure I kill them through, like, more mid draws. Force them to have Sunfall to be in the game. Very, very good. It's fine, we have a Nissa. Yeah, back our garbage. So many temporary lockdowns. Crazy. Oh, do I have lethal? Really close, right? Can put them to 2. Alright, game 3. So many temporary lockdowns. Starting to wonder if the third Frillback is actually pretty good. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Yes, Bristly build's pretty bad into temporary lockdown. Can trim a copy. Yeah, I let Freestrider Lookout too. Heck of a card. So many lands. So sick with Vinelasher. Every land you play gets you a land. Just like such nonsense. This does not have a 2-drop. I'm genuinely not sure if I'm allowed to keep this, really. No discard spell, no 2-drop. I guess I'm going to keep it, but it does seem potentially a bit too clunky. I hope this deck's decent. It's been performing okay. We're still kind of experimenting with it and messing around a bit, but been winning a decent amount. I do this turn and then I can play a Freestrider next turn. There's the beanstalk. All right. Oh my god. So many beanstalks. think we're just going to get hit with a Get Lost here. Yep. Oh, I should have recombated the Frillback and just cracked a map. I'm pretty inclined just to kill the Beanstalk with the Frillback anyway, right? Yeah. And I might have just missed out on a damage due to my sequencing. Hey, apples. Mostly the spoilers just seem really cool. I'm excited for Limited. The Limited format seems great. Manifest Red and Rooms both seem like very cool mechanics for that context. But yeah, no real like thoughts about Standard yet. I mostly try not to think about it too much until I'm actually able to play with the cards. Alright, the good news is we did not miss a damage because we hit a land. Alright. Sunfall time, Angel time. Nah, probably no Limited streaming. I just get so many more viewers when I stream Standard. And I enjoy streaming Standard. I mean, I enjoy streaming Limited too, but Standard's great. Freestrider and Deserts. Deserts are cool. Oh, and you've got the Rattle Worm. Is it bad that I kind of just want to attack with the Cottage? Probably bad. It's a lot of damage. I don't know, the Spine Lash is also a lot of damage. Don't play into Sunfall? I feel like if they had a Sunfall, they had to cast it last turn, right? I'm a little bit worried we're about to die to Herd Migration. I think weirdly Herd Migration is the single card I'm most scared of at the moment. Most other things are like pretty manageable. I'm gonna hold this land. It's worth so much damage with the Vinelasher. Right, they do have the Sunfall, okay. Acceptable. But we have a Duress, which is very nice, honestly. Very, very nice draw. Negate, binding, get lost, get lost. Well, I guess I just take the binding. Fuck. I'm so silly. I just like instinctively played it. I missed out on 2 damage. Oh my god. That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh no. The heartbreak is real. They'd be on 7 right now. And they drew the best card in their deck. Okay. Well then. Well. Well, they only got 4 of them. They didn't get the full 5. That's something at least. Demolition Field's a lot of damage. Sure wish they were on 5 right now, but you know, details. It's only a 2-turn clock. It's a lot of free freeze. A lot of free freeze going on over there, and I can't say I'm a fan. This is very aggressive. I'm probably meant to block a non-artifact one because I have this Tear Asunder in my hand. Not going to be very common after Duskmourn indeed. Alright, deal 2. What am I doing? So I kind of want to hold on this demo field until they get lost to me. Oh, not blocking? Yeah, probably. That was probably smart. They were probably dead if I just didn't block, yeah. Yeah. Okay, they only cast 1 Get Lost now. Oh, except my demo field gives them the other one. I probably played this game pretty badly. And I'm dead? Oh. Perhaps it is my opponent who is dead. I feel like I have played this game preposterously poorly. And yet here we are. Zero justice in this game. Never punished, apparently. They just let me win, yeah. Apparently they just let me win. We take those. They also lose if they flinch first on the Get Lost. Yeah, but they could have responded to the demo field of a Get Lost.